Hello and welcome. I'm Tommy, and today I'm comparing the Logitech G900 with the Logitech G Pro. So without further ado, let's dive in. One thing to note, if you're looking for the reviews for both of these mice, they will be on my channel, and I highly recommend you check out those particular reviews if you haven't already. But with that said, let's dive into the actual comparison. The thing that I want to start with first is what difference or what things are the same for both of these mice. So obviously they're both made by Logitech. They both have the PMW3366 sensor, which is the top grade sensor on the market right now. So they're both optical mice. You can both customize them from 200 to 12,000 DPI, and all of those types of settings are exactly the same. So pretty much you've got the same sensor, but in different housings, to see which one's more comfortable for your hand. The other things that I want to say, they're using the same switches at both rated for the left and right clicks at 20 million clicks. I could be possibly wrong. The G Pro could be 50 million clicks. I'm not 100% sure on that. But if you're one of those people that you get to 20 million clicks or 50 million clicks, you're a badass. So I just feel like most people are going to get a new mouse before that ends up happening. Moving on to the differences really quick. The Logitech G900 is fully wireless, whereas the G Pro is wired. The Logitech G Pro weighs 107 grams, whereas the Logitech G Pro weighs 85 grams. The Logitech G Pro has 11 programmable buttons, whereas the Logitech G Pro has 6 buttons. The LEDs for the G Pro are going to be located right here on the G, and then the 3 lines right here. It's also got 2 buttons on the top that you are on default are set to DPI up and down, which are nice. Where with the G Pro, the lighting is with the G, and then on the back here, you've got some other lighting, and then you've got a single DPI button right here to scroll through. The Logitech G900 has you can do the single presses for the scroll wheel or the infinite scroll wheel. The G900 is also ambidextrous, where the G Pro, did I say that right? I don't even remember. I'm going to have to listen to playback. The G Pro is not ambidextrous, but technically you could use this as a left hand. It's just going to be super awkward with these buttons here on the side, where the G900 literally is made for it. You just take out this little switch thing right here, you add the other switches, or you don't add any switches there. So I guess that's another important thing to note with the G900 is the fact that this mouse is like super customizable. Both of them, you can't change the weights on. They both glide super easily through on a mouse pad. I went through the scroll wheel already, where the G Pro is just a single scroll wheel. It doesn't have the infinite click. It also doesn't have left and like the 2 side clicks, if that you get what I'm saying. They both glide super well. They both are very satisfying for left and right click, even though I have to admit the left and right click for the G Pro, the G900 is better than the G Pro. I also think the G Pro has less of an actuation force to click on left and right, where I've constantly kind of mispressed on the G Pro. That is something that you get used to. I've also misclicked, don't get me wrong, by putting a little too much pressure on the G Pro or the G900. So it's one of those, like, I just feel like you're going to get less misclicks with the G900 while you're getting used to it than you are with the G Pro. The next thing comes to personal preference of how to how you fit with the G, with everything. The G Pro feels like it's more low profile than the G900. However, when you actually compare them in size next to each other, they're practically the same. This one also seems a little bit longer than this one, but not by much. What's really awkward though is this mouse doesn't seem as low profile as this mouse, and obviously this mouse feels way lighter. The left and right click are also more noisy on this one than it is with this one. So if I don't even know if my mic will pick this up, but so if that picked it up, cool. The center mouse button is easier to click on this one, and you can quick center click middle mouse button. You can rapid fire it, where with the G Pro you can't quick fire. It's really weird. It just doesn't do it. But it is a very satisfying middle click. I do think that if you're looking strictly off of first-person shooters and stuff like that, the G Pro is going to be the winner just because it's going to be the lighter of the two. You still get the mouse drag, unfortunately, because it is a wired mouse, but it is a lot lighter, and then I just think the scroll wheel's better made for it. Both of these mice feel amazing. They both perform 10 out of 10. But I think this is a better all-purpose mouse because you've got the single clicks and then you've got the full click. I enjoy using the G900 far more than I do with the G Pro. This doesn't feel that much heavier than this one, even though it is. I find the G Pro to be a little more comfortable in my hand when I'm using it. I also like that it's left and right, that it's got more buttons, that it's wireless, and I think the left and right buttons are way more satisfying to press than with the G Pro. I don't know what it is. It sounds super weird. The G Pro's left and right clicks are just so crisp and so nice. I was planning on actually returning this mouse forever ago when I bought it for a review. I never ended up actually reviewing it until here recently, and I've been using it for probably like the last year, and I just, out of any of the mice that I've ever tried, this one still reigns for me. So there is a little bit of a biased opinion on that, but it's a super solid mouse. And if you look online at reviews and comparisons, most people are picking the G900 or the G903 because they're practically the same thing over any of the other mice from the Logitechs or any other things, unless if you're looking for specific things. The other thing that's nice is if you don't want all the buttons, yes, you have to pay for it, which sucks, but you could customize this mouse to really only have the left, right, the center mouse button, and then the two DPIs, and then the rest of it could be naked. You wouldn't even have to have anything on the sides. So I'm just putting that one out there. But the next thing I want to talk about, because this is going to be a big one, is going to be price, because there is a massive difference between how much each one of these mice cost. This guy's going to come up at $70 US, where this guy's going to come up at $150 US. So that's going to be pretty hardcore and a tough pill to swallow. This one being $100 more at times than the other one. Technically, it's a little bit less than that. But you get... The reason why I'm saying that is because most of the time you can get this one on sale for $50. This one, I don't know if it goes on sale as often. If you're talking about the G903, you can usually get it for $130. And then for this particular one, for the G900, if you can find them anywhere, they're usually on clearance now, that you can find them around $100. I don't know if you can still find them anywhere, but I just wanted to mention there is a massive price difference between the two, and just since I feel like I always see this one at $50, where I see this one at $150 for the G903 pretty often, that's why I was saying $100 difference between the two. Other than that, I don't think I have anything else to say about these two mice. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I also stream on a regular basis, so if you're interested in checking out any of that, I would love to see your beautiful face there. Anyways, I'm going to end this video. If you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a dislike. And of course, if you've been following my content for a while, please do subscribe. God bless, and I will see you later. Peace!